very good afternoon, beautiful people. It's a stunning day out here on the fabulous Rietspruit Game Reserve. As you can see, nice sunny skies, but to our south it's looking oddly ominous. It looks like there are rain clouds slowly closing in, but that won't stop us. Basil and I have headed out early, and we heard the lions vocalizing, so I have a feeling they're somewhere close. We're going to head to Mamba Dam now. If I sound a bit sick, I've got a bit of a sore throat, so please bear with me. But I've got a new bird for us all, folks. If you take a look just to the left of us here, we've got a broad-billed roller. One of the new, well, not new, but one of the migrants that have now come back. Epic, epic start to drive, getting to tick that off. Very, very exciting times. Now I know the light is not helping Basil do this beautiful bird justice, but I thought we would quickly just stop, just so we could all tick that off our lists. Absolutely epic way to start a drive. Let's have a look and see who we've got with us. Becky, Carol, Brandy, Mary, Elsa, Jennifer, Michael, Betty, Brian. Sure, everyone's on board today. This is exciting. Rosemary. If I've missed anyone, shout at me, please. Now, I see there's quite a bit of chatter here. All right, I will read those now. You're rocking the sexy voice today. Mary's like, you're rocking the sexy voice today. Yo, I wish I thought my voice was sexy, Mary, but I appreciate it. And what's it called? It is indeed a broad-billed roller, Betty. One of the new... Oh, that's why we're not going anywhere. Andrew is having a day, folks. Great news, South Africa, the Springboks, the Bokke won. Still top ranked country in rugby. I'll take that any day of the week. It is oddly hot and humid this afternoon though. It's nice now those clouds have kind of rolled over and blocked the sun out, which is nice because the sun was beating down earlier. But it's so pleasant all of a sudden. I mean, it's always pleasant being out in the bush, but I mean, you know, sometimes it can be a bit intense with the heat. Basil and I also actually saw some spotted hyena tracks coming out of Hace as we headed out this afternoon. And this road we're currently on may look new to some of you. I don't know if everyone's been on this road yet, but this road is a new road that's been built in between the block of Mamba, next to Mamba Dam. So this road actually cuts through the whole block from the airstrip. And now we're gonna come out on top of Mamba Dam. I see lions. Look at that. Sure, sleepy bunch of lions that is. Epic way to start. Thought I knew they were close because they were contact calling. They weren't necessarily roaring to their full known potential. So I knew they must have been close had they been contact calling. Sorry, Basil. This is like a bit of a lip here. Sure. Let's not get stuck. There we go. Also got some foam nest tree frogs. Well, the foam nest of said foam nest tree frog coming into play here. Now, I think what's best for Basil is if we go around and then do a bit of a U-turn. And we'll swing the car around, get all these lovely girls and boys on camera for you. We are missing a lioness, however. One is apparently on Rhino Road on Kaya, so a bit confused, a bit lost. Alright, girl, getting up. Are you gonna have a drink? I hope so. This is exciting, everyone. And there's another sleepy lion. Or are you just moving? There we go, Basil. Just always remember to check at that male behind you, eh? How amazing is this, everybody? What a way to start. They look like they've had a very hard day of sleeping. Oh, I love these girls. Oh, being bothered by the flies. Leave me alone, flies. Stop pestering me. You're putting that tail to good work as well, trying to swat the flies. I wonder if a lion's ever like, you know how they nab at the air, sorry. They nab at the air with their mouth. They try and bite the flies. I wonder if one's ever caught one. Like Jackie Chan with the chopsticks in Karate Kid, but this is different because it's a lion. But how is everybody doing? I'm gonna wait 2 minutes before I call this in because I don't really want to be bombarded by all the stations that are out. It seems like it's quite a busy day on the reserve. Lots of vehicles out, lots of traffic on the radio. Hi, Mom.
You just come straight from the dam wall, then you go to that first picnic spot in the inflow. Is where she is now.
Carol, couldn't agree more. Fabulous start. Okay, well, I actually now have to call these lions in because someone called in 2 lionesses at, what was it? Hippo Dam. And that's physically impossible because we only have 5 lionesses. Stations have just located the pride and 2 males at Mamba Dam. They're stationary. Sure, I'm very jealous of these lions. I wish I could sleep all day. Sure, that would be a treat. But then we wouldn't get to go out and game drive.
I'd like to respond to that. I'm probably 15 out.
Make your way. I feel like nothing really worries these lions. Like if they had to hear a twig snap, they couldn't even be fazed to lift their heads. I mean, look at them. They're motionless. All full bellies though. Or not too full. Now, before I forget, I'm just going to do it now because I probably will forget. But for those of you who haven't entered the weekly keyword yet, today is your last day to do so. And the keyword for this week is ossicones. It's a beautiful photo of a giraffe that Basil took. And to get your hands on that, just email info@paintedDogTV with the keyword ossicones, and we shall send you that high resolution print tomorrow. As well as tomorrow is a new week, meaning a new keyword. I'm very excited to see what this week's keyword image is going to be. I've got an idea.
Stations on Hippo Dam Kaya, are you on a lock for lions?
Station, there's 1 lioness walking on Rhino Road somewhere on Kaya. The rest of the pride and the 2 males are at Mamba Dam on Blowbunk.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Sleepy kitties, eh? Now, Basil, I don't know if you can zoom into that Poole there, bro. But, what's it called? Look at the size of these lions' paws, everybody. I mean, even just the female lion, well, the female lioness, there I go again. Kevin will never let me live that down. Even the lioness's paws are almost as big as my face. Absolutely incredible. Very, very, very lazy cats today though. Like I said, it has been an absolutely scorcher of a day. But it's, what's it called? I suppose they've just indulged by napping throughout the heat of the day. I suppose that's one way to combat the heat. What is that? Little terrapin. Oh, if it flies over again, Basil, I'm going to make your life difficult. Oh, no. There's a yellow-billed kite flying over us, folks. But it's become a bit camera shy, so if it reveals itself again, we'll try to put him on camera for you.
Yeah, I'm pulling out of one female, one lioness.
Someone just did it on the radio now. This one female lioness. Oh, that's amazing. See, it's not just me who does it. The best of the best do it as well. I'm sure Kevin's done it as well secretly. He just doesn't want to admit it. I'll catch him out on that one day. Carol, indeed it was a remake. It wasn't the original Karate Kid. I just ran... Oh, Mary, I wonder if the lions do the same. If they actually catch it and then they're like, oh my gosh, what have I got in my mouth? What did I do? Why did I do that? Oh, but yeah, the flies are becoming bad now with the heat, summer coming through. The flies are out in full force, and sure, all the insects are pretty much coming out in full force, especially after the rains. Thank you, Elsa. I will give that a try now when we finish Game Drive. You may also notice Andrew not as chatty as he normally is, but I'm going to do my absolute best. But I think with the start with that broad-billed roller, I think, why don't we see how many different migrants we can tick off on today's drive? I think we're going to get at least 3.
Warren on Leadwood, standing by for update.
I can hear a cardinal woodpecker somewhere.
There are 6 Leadwood stations on Lowveld. The lion pride is at Mamba Dam. 1 lion is on Kaya on...
Becky, I would love to know. I would love to know. Probably thinking of their next meal. And Brandy, which one is Bucket? Oh, when I get put on the spot.
Line sighting, not the one at Hippo Dam.
Standing by.
Can you just repeat the second line sighting, not the one at Hippo Dam?
Mamba Dam.
Okay, copy, thanks.
Now, I don't know if you folks can see behind these lions on that leadwood there, Basil, just here. You can see how it's smoothed the trunk is. And I don't know if you can actually see closely, there's actually a lot of mud on that tree. So that must be an old rubbing post of some sort for Rhino. Reason I say Rhino and not something smaller like a warthog or something is just because of the height. How's it, Birdman?
I tried to call you when you drove past
Hmm?
earlier. I tried to call you when you drove past.
Oh, shots. I saw the broadbill.
No, yeah, but these lions were here this morning. I was with them this morning.
Oh, really?
The female was on the other side of the fence, a bit further up.
Okay.
On the ridge up there.
Yeah.
you'll see they were lying all there and they had a fight. You'll see Notch chase the one male down the fence line, the BCC male.
Yeah.
But then Collar, it looked like Collar and Notch had a bit of thing. You look at Notch's face, he's been a bit slapped this over here.
Is it?
And they were fighting for and Collar's been tracking one of these females. He's been like,
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
There was a bit of interaction this morning.
That's exciting.
Yeah, but then I came down here to look for them, and then I couldn't find them. I thought, well, let me just go while the light's still good, go and look at the rollers.
Mm.
And but when you drove past the first time, I tried to get your attention, but you didn't see.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine.
But awesome find with the roller. It's the first one I've seen.
No, they were here last year.
Is it?
Yeah, Gareth reported them last year, but Johan and Colleen saw it yesterday or the day before yesterday, so they've obviously arrived back now.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the Europeans now.
Okay?
Just waiting for the Europeans now. Yeah.
Vehicle number 8.
I won't interrupt your broadcast.
Shit, thanks. Well, something caught his attention there, but he's going to go straight back to sleep. Oh, no, she's being called by the flies. Basil, can you just put a close-up of each lioness on their face? My bet is bucket is this one rolling over. I've never seen such lifeless lions before.
This morning the other lioness was with them. She's obviously tracked all the way to Blowbunkers.
Oh, is it?
How many lionesses in total?
There's 5.
Oh, no, sorry. I miscount. Sorry. Disregard that. I thought it was far to go. Yeah.
And I believe the other one's on Kaya.
So she's been separate for a while now, other than the other day they were together. I don't know where the cheeky lioness is. I don't think she's here.
Nah, she normally looks at me in my soul as I drive past. None of these ones did that.
Yeah, and then there's obviously it's Bucket and the 3 others there.
Yeah. But they don't look like they're going to be doing much for a while.
Yeah, because it was a bit hot today, so they're going to be a bit lazy.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go look. Do you know where the Ellies were last seen?
I wanted to get a hold of you. I saw them, the females, you know that 8K putters, and there's a copy there.
Yeah.
But that was not today, was it yesterday? When did you call in? You look for the elephants.
They
were there.
I think it was Friday.
So they're there in the Kudu Crypt. They've been in that area.
Okay.
There was sign at Kudu Crypt this morning, so that's probably not a bad shot somewhere there.
Okay, I think I'll head there then.
Water, obviously. It's going to be hot this afternoon.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. I think I'm going to leave them then for now, and I'll come back a bit later when it's a bit cooler. Hopefully they...
The cavalry's coming.
Yeah, well, that's... And also, you know, sometimes you just take a minute before you call them in, because otherwise the whole world swarms. For sure. Cheers, Birdman. Have a great day, eh? Alrighty, folks. Oh, sorry, girls. Oh, hello, boy. So, folks, do not fear. We will be back here in a little bit. We're just gonna let them sleep off their sleepiness, and hopefully by the time we come back they're gonna be yawning and they're going to get up and move, and it's going to be an exciting afternoon with lions, I think. Andrew leaving the lock of the lions, Birdman in charge. How's it, guys? Alrighty, so who wants to take a guess as to what the next migrant bird we're going to see is? I'm thinking a red-chested cuckoo. What does everyone else feel? What's everyone wanting to see? Now I'm kind of hoping this afternoon we get some different sightings, if you will. I'm talking porcupine, I'm talking chameleon, I'm talking a dream sighting of a pangolin one day. Who knows? Today might be the day. I can't believe the elephant knocked over that poor Mbuti. Giant Mbuti in this drainage line, and now it's just fallen and it's been cut. So it's like basically blocks your whole view up the drainage. And I love looking up that drainage line for leopards when I drive home. Always double check, just in case. Speaking of leopards, I had the freshest tracks. So that bumble I mentioned the other day on drive, I had the freshest leopard tracks I think I've ever seen on Rietspruit Game Reserve. They literally, I missed that leopard by maybe 10 minutes. But it cut through the block, it came down Beerst up and it cut through the block and it went off somewhere in here. And obviously there's no roads here, so you can't really, what's that? That's not reverse.
Okay, I'll take your standby number 2. Spot snake heading south.
It's a death tree. It's a tree that made Andrew look like a fool, but it's okay. It's okay. Rub it off. And now next thing we're going to see is an animal. But one thing I also haven't seen in a hot minute on this reserve lately is a giraffe. So I'm feeling like I need to see a giraffe. I'm going to go look for a giraffe. That's what we're going to do today. How's it, guys?
Yeah, good.
Do you guys know who called in 2 lions at Hippo? I know there's one, because I found the rest of the pride and the male there at Mumba.
Some confusion.
Yeah, I know.
That happens.
That's okay, I was chuffed when I saw the lions there. I was like, yes, at least. You guys having a good day?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Have you guys gone past Kudu Krip?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna head there. No sign of the Ellies, eh? Okay, I'm gonna go try to find them.
Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers, guys. Have a good one, eh? We'll see you around.
Bye.
Cheers. Shame. Lovely couple I met. They own property here, but they stay in Germany for most of the time, and then they commute here. I don't know what the whole story is, but shame. The last time they were here was their first time here, I think, because I had to teach them how to handle the elephants, because shame, they were petrified. And me, I've been there. I've been petrified of these elephants. They used to scare me oh so dearly. And then, but, you know, I couldn't let it get to the point where they would get called in, and then, you know, if I was on a route, say I was going to Kudu Krip and I heard them get called in and they were on the way to Kudu Krip, I would never want to get to the point where I have to circle around because I'm too scared of airlies. And shame, I didn't want them to have that fear, because if they don't know what they're doing, you know, the elephants aren't in the wrong, people just don't really necessarily know how to read them. And so we just gave them some pointers, and just telling them also, because they would let the elephant's trunk sit on the car and stuff, and I was just telling them that just try and not do that. Speak to them, be kind, show them respect, always make sure there's more than one route for them. But you know, with our elephants, you can park 50 meters away and give them all the space in the world, and they'll still come basically right up to the hood of your car and be like, how are you doing today? I just thought I'd come check in on you personally. I do miss the Ellies. I haven't seen the Ellies in a while. They've clearly been busy though, that's for sure. Trees knocked over everywhere. So what we'll do is we're going to head to Kudu Krip, folks. Birdman says that's where he last saw signs of the elephants. So we're going to head there, see if we can't find them or pick up any tracks or signs of them, as well as hopefully find a giraffe or two on the way. Because like I said, I also haven't seen a giraffe in a while. I also haven't seen Jeffrey. Jeffrey is the Inyala that is usually at Hace. I hope he's okay. Haven't seen him in a while. I'm just hoping the lions didn't get to him. Because they weren't looking starving, but I mean, they didn't look like they had eaten last night, if you will. I mean, I've got a photo, I've taken a photo, I think it was a bucket as well. And it actually looks fake, how big and fat the lioness is. Let me actually see if I've got that photo, I'll show you all. Michael, I'm so sorry, I missed this comment. Would you mind going through a quick brief on happenings with our animals on the Rietspruit? Oh, shame. Sorry to hear that, Michael. Work be work. What can you do? So nothing too dramatic has happened. The lions, the dynamics are a bit weird. Lately, there's one lioness that's been kind of evading the pride, if you will. But then they were together again, and then they split up again. Oh, Steenbok. Oh. I pull forward a tiny bit. Will you get it through there? No. Oh, nice. Look at that. I love them. Such shy creatures, though. Which is a pity, because they're absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've got a question for you all. What is the smallest antelope that an oxpecker will ride on? Well, that doesn't sound right. Hitch a ride on, shall I say. That be the question. What is the smallest antelope that an oxpecker will hitch a ride on? I'm keen to see the answers for this. Got some impala up ahead. And it actually looks quite beautiful with all the new green growth coming through. I mean, just look at the colors. I suppose the camera really doesn't do it justice there. But I mean, if I could physically... Trying to describe the greenery right now is almost impossible. It's just so beautiful, and it's amazing how quickly everything changes. It's like you flip a switch. Oh. Well, they didn't like that. Like, I mean, come on, guys. There we go. Well, I'm gonna cross. Very, very skittish impala, to say the least. So Michael, our lion dynamics have been pretty all over the place. What else? They did, the lionesses made a banded mongoose kill, which we got on camera. That was pretty intense. The elephants haven't actually been up to too much trouble. And just trying to think what else. The rhinos are still just very happy. And we've been seeing quite a bit of Mabiba and cub lately, which is awesome. Always nice catching up with her and her cub. But nothing's dramatically changed, Michael. I think everything else is pretty much still the same. Still struggling to see leopards, yes, unfortunately. But I think the only real major update is the lion dynamics. I don't know what's happening with the lions lately. It's quite interesting though, because it's like every time a lioness vanishes and there's 4, I'm not sure if it's the same individual that keeps going away from the pride. Because the last time everyone said it was Nyaleti, and then they rejoined, and then when there were 4 again, Nyaleti was with the 4. So it was one of the youngsters that went off. So I don't know what's happening with the line dynamics here. Oh, thank gosh you were off the road further. I got a tortoise. There's a little tortoise. See him. A little leopard tortoise. Oh, yes, there you go. Thank you, Carol. So Michael, Basil gave us the cub's name. So the Cheetah Bye-Bye's cub is now known as Sasana, which means little girl in Tonga, which is pretty awesome. And we've got these guys running around the reserve again. They're all over the place again. Chameleons slowly coming out as well. But yeah, I can't really give much more updates. That's... Huh?
Lambing season is starting.
Oh, Basil coming in with the good ideas here. So lambing season has started there as well. Not in abundance yet, so I think we've had some early lambs born. Some of the impalas also don't even look pregnant at all. So that was a nice small little leopard tortoise. Now, other than that, Michael, I'm not too sure. Oh, there was a black rhino seen this morning at Kudu Krip. So potential for us as well. Touch wood. Hopefully, I haven't seen the black rhinos in a long time. It's amazing how you can go so long without seeing something, even though the reserve is only so big. It just blows my mind. Oh, there's your favorite bird that just flew off, Michael. Emerald spotted wood dove. Andrew cannot. Sure. Excuse me. Sorry, last station, just go again with species.
The cheetah are now unattended as you come past the boma, a few hundred meters south, and they're on each side of the road of Wilput.
Copy that, thanks. Well, I know where we're going next, everybody. Got a treat. I hope the mic didn't pick it up.
With the lions confirm. Do you have any space for standby to make it through?
These black rhino tracks, yeah.
I'm leaving that location at present. Family is in charge.
Black rhino tracks here, folks.
Thank you very much. I will make my way.
On top of tire tracks.
Runner coming.
This be the day. These don't look as fresh as I originally thought. Someone has driven over them. Probably from this morning sometime. One thing I'm absolutely loving is all the smells coming from the bush lately. All the trees flowering, all the bushveld, what are they called now? Bushveld pomegranates. They all flowering, those bright yellow flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. But everything's becoming super thick, which is a big problem. It's going to make sightings a lot more difficult, and off-roading as well, to say the least. Now, who's waiting for us at Kudu Krip? Now, also just want to know, did anyone hear the surprise we're going to go see just now? Carol's like, shocker, I was listening on the radio. Damn it. Oh no. Well, it's not a surprise then, but folks, we are going to attempt to... Wow, isn't that just a sight though? Look at those clouds, Basil. I don't know if you can get that. Sorry, I'm making your life hard, I know. Look at that. Look at all the clouds. The sky is so dramatic today, actually. Just the ray of sun coming through the clouds there. There were big towering cumulonimbus clouds earlier, and that was over the mountain, and it seems like there's clouds still over the mountain, not as bad as it was earlier. So I don't actually think we're going to get too much rain today. Oh, it's a guinea fowl. Ah, yes, Michael and Mary was closest to guessing the date. Oh, imagine, oh wow, look at that! That is just what I call pristine perfection. Perfect timing. Look at that, everyone. Here comes a bull white rhino. Stations 1 white rhino bull at Kudukrip. That's just bonkers though. I love it when sightings like that happen. Oh, you're not coming for a drink? Oh, he is. Move forward for you, Basil.
Brandon, guys. Standing by, lovers. Brandon, here, I'm here at the bomber. But I don't see anything here. You can number 5.
Isn't this just special, huh? Just this little ox peck on top of it. That's quite funny. Thirsty boy. Excuse me. Listen to that. It sounds like it's like a real life dinosaur moving. I'm gonna quickly just Let's just hope it's not Ringo who's been cheeky with the cars lately. That looks like bull number 3. So I think what we'll do is we'll see where he goes, and then we'll head back to the cheetah, and then from there I think we'll go back to the lions and see whatever they're up to. Hopefully they'll be a bit more active, because don't get me wrong, I love sleeping lions. You know, in order to witness those intense moments you need to be patient and have patience to sit with lazy lions. But sometimes it can also just be one of those things where you're just like, oh, come on guys, please get up, go for a walk. And they just flat. Sure, it's quite crazy to think that this rhino is taller than this car. That's quite a frightening thought, actually. Moving with determination, though. Now, one thing I've noticed, especially now, are you gonna go left. He is gonna go left. Well, I mean, there's worse roadblocks. Could be the police or traffic. I'll take this any day. Or a tree. Yeah, it could be a tree.
You're welcome, it's just me, I think I see your vehicle.
So it sounds like those lines for the moment, folks, are still stationary.
Runway, so just let me know how many vehicles are there. Okay, thank you, keep making your way.
Sorry, folks, just listening in on the radio as well. I also don't want to just go too close to him. I don't want him... I don't want him to get annoyed with us or feel pressured. Because the last thing we want to do is stress out the animals. He's going to scent mark. See how he's dragging his feet. There you go, there's the urine. Give us a dust show, boy. So this is pretty common. After the rains, animals, well, territorial animals will always go out on a routine patrol and remark their favorite posts. You'll find lions do it, leopards, cheetah, any territorial animal, rhino. And he is a big boy. Those birds, he's probably just like, oh. I mean, those birds must enjoy life, not having to walk far, you know, just a free ride. Now that's quite amazing. That slope's so steep that he's actually like, you know, when you're walking down a steep slope, you feel it in the back of your legs. He's like almost putting a lot more weight on the front feet as if he's like trying not to slip down the slope. I mean, what a beautiful afternoon though. Sure. It's like this still has had water quite recently though. Still looks damp. But it hasn't rained in a while now. It didn't rain last night, did it? Strange. It's probably because the water table's so high. Obviously got filled up again. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, Mr. Rhino. It's an old lion track here, but there's only one. I do love mud like this. It really displays tracks quite nicely though, whereas with the sand, a lot harder to see. But you can see all the little birds that have walked here. If anything, I'd say emerald spotted wood dove, waxbills, but I can't tell you for sure. There's also a larger bird that's walked here, also a duiker. I don't know if you can see this tiny little footprint. See it? Nice. What else do we have? A rhino up there. Being a lion must be so cool, being able to walk up these drainage lines. That would be a cool drive. Walk up the drainage line with me, folks, and then we just go. That would be pretty epic, I think. Oh no, there's more than one line track here. There's quite a few. They almost stood on top of each other. Really awesome seeing tracks like this in the sand where you can make out the full Poole 1, 2, 3, 4 toes and the 3 back pads here. What is our rhino friend doing? He's just gallivanting. Now he's probably going to stop and mark his territory quite a few times, just to make sure that everyone else knows that this is his spot, this is his land. So I don't know how long we'll stay behind him, because I do kind of want to get to those. Standing by, Birdman.
Any sign of jumbo?
Negative, not at the moment. I just bumped into a white rhino at Kudu Krip, but I'm still working the area.
I'm going to come in from the Munduran side. What's it? Pierce the butt.
Copy that. Golden-tailed woodpecker called. I don't know if the mic, this microphone's...
No station in charge of the line. Just give it up. I would like to make a standby.
This microphone's pretty impressive, the fact that you folks can all hear my neck click and things like that. Did you guys manage to hear the golden-tailed woodpecker? And yes, indeed, you're all right with the impala being the smallest antelope that an oxpecker will... I don't want to say ride, because ride is not the right word, but... Huh? Not follow either, because he's not really following the rhino, he's on the rhino. But yeah, an impala is the smallest antelope that an oxpecker will perch itself on. There you go. That's the right language. I love hippo ears so much. Mary, me too. Yeesh, rhino ears. I was like, when did we see a hippo? Oh, that's amazing. Brandy, it's a lovely sighting, I agree with you. And Becky, he is a huge boy. He is a Rhinoceros Rex. I love calling them rhinoceroses, because they really do look like a dinosaur, don't they? I mean, just look at that, the sheer size. All right, folks, so I'll tell you what, if he continues straight, what I'm gonna do, shame, we've had a lovely sighting with him. I don't want to bother him all the way to Hoofpad, so we might have to go right here. But let's just wait and see. Who knows? Maybe he's gonna take a detour now. This hill looks like a roller coaster. Brandy, it feels like one, especially when you're driving fast. And by fast, I mean like 15, 20 k's an hour. Can't really go faster than that on this reserve. Alrighty, big boy. He's set in stone, folks. He is convinced. Is he going to stop here in the middle now? No. Well, that's lovely though. Like I said, these sightings where the animal comes to you and then, you know, like this rhino is doing, letting us just follow it without it even being bothered. Honestly, just the best. I'm just going to mark here. Or not. No, he is. I find it so interesting how they drag their back feet. It's like they almost put their feet on their tippy toes and then drag them. It's quite remarkable. And what really is remarkable is how quiet they are. You know, you think such a big, heavy animal would make quite a sound. Oh, the road splits into two up ahead, so we'll be fine. We'll follow him for a little bit longer. Michael, oh gosh, that's funny. Michael said no one tell him he's got a big bum. He might get offended. Oh, I know, I think a big rhino is a compliment. Well, I mean, so far, I mean, for not going out with a plan this afternoon, I think we're doing pretty well. Because I had no plan for this afternoon, to be totally honest with all of you.
Okay, copy.
Alright, but as soon as we can get a break and get around him, I'm going to do so. And then we'll go catch up with the Cheetah brothers. Apparently it's the Cheetah brothers. But we'll see, because Mababa and Cub have been called in as the Cheetah brothers before. See, he started looking back a bit, so that's him almost telling me just watch it. So that's why I've just held back a bit more to give him a bit more distance. You know, it's not nice when you go to the shopping mall and someone's like pretty much right behind you pushing their trolley. You know, you feel rushed. It gets annoying. What are you doing, you silly rhino? Alright folks, I'm going to take this opportunity to get around him. He seems to really like that wooden pole. Hey big boy. That's just epic. Oh, we're so spoiled to live with Rhino. So cool. So cool. What a privilege. And who knows, one day, hopefully in the not too far future, we might be seeing them with horns again. I suppose that would be the day we technically win, is when we can see rhinos with horns again. I don't think I've seen a rhino with a horn in the past 9 years. I know the rest of the team has when they went and did the big dehorning in Atherstone, but me, myself and I haven't seen a rhino with a horn since I was like 12. That's not 9 years ago, I'm lying, it's longer than 9 years ago. Sure. Is he coming up here? No. Nah, he took the high routes. He was like, oh, they're going this way, I'm not going to eat their dust. He didn't want to practice osteophagy today. Didn't need the extra minerals from the soil and the dust, so he just chose his own way.
I'm approaching the Cheetah.
Seems like the farm workers have been busy. Looks like they're building a new road there. What? I'm gonna stop for for a second once we get to the next junction, just so I can show you what the sky looks like, folks. What a gorgeous evening. My word. Look at that. All the colors and the clouds. It's going to be an awesome sunset today. That's for sure. Good job, Basil. That's stunning.
Simon coming to you. Go ahead, Jet. Simon, what's the lineup like there? There's a few vehicles here. I'm not sure exactly how. I think there's only one vehicle on standby, but I don't know where it is. But make your way here.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous African sky. Mary, I agree. I actually was watching a documentary the other day and I nearly fainted as to what a rhino with a horn looks like. Hey, we think these guys look like dinosaurs. Now imagine a 3-foot pole on the front of its face. One day that'll be pretty cool. That's one of my dream photographs to take. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna just turn this radio off for now. It's annoying me a bit because people are chatting unnecessarily. It's like, how many stations at the lion sighting? 4. And then another vehicle asks the same question. Like, come people. But the good news for now is we know they're sleeping. So we're gonna leave them sleeping for now and we're gonna approach those cheetah. And hopefully get a glimpse of the cheetah boys again now that they're back on Blowbunk. They've been on Kaya for quite some time, I think. But we also have been visiting Mabai and Cub quite a bit, which has also been a nice treat. As much as I do love our boys, that Cub is just something else, eh? That eye. Not hearing any cuckoos, folks. And we still need to at least tick off another 2 migrants. Well, we hope. That's the plan. And yes, Carol, I do agree with you. Sometimes going out with no plan can be the best plan. Also, you know, sometimes I find when I have a plan, I get too pedantic about things and I forget things, and like I feel, if I announce a plan, I feel pressured to pull through with the plan. Like if I say we're going to find lions and then, you know, we go out and we hear they're on Kaya, then it's like, oh, well, we're not finding lions. Although that was the theory today when we first went out. What's it called? They called in 2 lionesses at Kaya, at Hippo Dam on Kaya. And then I thought I heard contact calling and I was really praying it wasn't the BCC lions, but I strongly believed it was, just because we know the lions were found on Kaya this morning. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's just go check it out anyway. And then, to our surprise, they came and treated us. Oh my soul, how beautiful is that view, folks? It's a 10 out of 10. See if you can get the sun. Look at that. Oh, don't directly look at the sun, folks. You'll see blue dots for 2 days. But that is gorgeous. Top an ND on there. There you go. Fabulous. All right, cheetah time. Let me just turn this up before I speak so I don't have to ask someone to repeat themselves. How many stations with the 2 cheetahs?
There are 3 stations at the moment, so you'll be a standby.
Copy that. I'll take a standby near Boskop. Now, one nice thing about going this direction, south, is we're actually going to get a glimpse as to what the burnt area is looking like now. Well, I speak of that, and here it is. Copy that. Look at it. It's green. It's green. Oh, it's so cool to see the bush coming to life again.
Stationing confirmed with the line. Could I take a standby, please?
Now you can see as to why I held off with calling in the lions, because there's like 8 stations there now. So the whole of the reserve is pretty much at haste.
Stations with the line is Cheetah. I've been on standby, no rush, but I'm just stopping in the area, so when you're ready.
Tough enough to come out this afternoon and try and find the lights. But look at this, folks. Oh my gosh, phenomenal. The growth is actually ridiculous. Ah, long time no see. Long time no see. Where are they?
300 meters.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Shot. Thanks, guys. It's the same people I mentioned earlier. Oh, is that a bee eater? Is it or was it? What were you? Is it little? Oh, I see it now. It looks like a weaver. Is it a weaver building a nest? Wow, look at that.
Dogs are near the gate of Leadwood.
Isn't that something, folks? I haven't seen this in quite some time. Only the start of its nest. But that's really, really awesome to see. Nature is just so cool. That looks like a mast weaver chirping away. I just saw yellow as I was driving and I just thought, oh, is that a little bee eater? But going back to the rhinos with the horns, that's one of my dream photos to take still, is a massive bull white rhino walking straight down the road
Did you copy?
with the mountain behind it, but with like a meter long horn. That would, with a wide angle, get a nice landscape picture, black and white. Ooh, I'm getting excited. And we will do a photography based drive, or like we can all just chat about what to look for when taking a photo and so on, how to edit, how to look for animals. But I mean, there's so much new life out here, folks. It's blowing my mind. I feel like I haven't been on the reserve in days looking at this greenery. It's like magical. It's bonkers. Oh yes, I'll show you now when we stopped. I was going to show you that photo of Fat Bucket. She literally looks like she's going to pop. Andrew joining the lock of the 2 cheetahs. Basil got the fright of his life yesterday. We were cooking breakfast and Basil walks past the water jug and goes, "Ugh, snake." I was like, "Oh bro, we're in the house, what?" And he was like, "No, I'm serious." Pull the box back and there's a little spotted bush snake. Shame. Hello boys. Good there. Fence and line. Can't get over that name. That's hilarious. Also quite flat cats. They don't know that there's lions not too far away from them. And actually, funnily enough, it was like 400 meters down the road where I got that footage of the pride chasing these two boys last year, which is pretty awesome footage. Okay, so those lines are still flat as well, which is good. Go back when it gets a bit cooler. I feel like I haven't seen these boys in ages. When is the last time we saw the brothers? Ages. Yeah. I can't remember the last time I saw the boys. But, epic shot, Basil. Now, I just want to give our viewers a sense of what we're looking at. Can you just zoom out and try and get the sun in as well? Look at this scene we are currently watching, folks. This is Africa. That's gorgeous, Basil. Look at that. Speaking of those flies being pestered while I sit here. Hey, and they heard the woodpecker. That's epic. Is that a Sammy? How goes it, Sammy? You good?
I'm comparing Puza now.
Puza? Yeah. Where are you gonna go? And then what? Mamba Dam? That's why I waited a bit before I called them in. I was like, the whole world's gonna come to me.
Exactly.
And now it's just me now. Thank you.
If you call before you are not full, they will disturb you on veg.
Exactly.
Alright.
Cheers, Sammy. Cheers, man. Oh, roll over. That is literally one of the most stunning scenes I've seen in a while. That is breathtaking. November, Carol has down for the boys. My word. Okay, so it has been a hot minute since we saw the Cheetah boys. Well, it's nice to know that they're on Blowbunk now, so we can definitely start looking for them again a bit more. I'm sure they're loving this openness of Hoofpad now. They can actually see a lot further and see danger coming from a lot further as well. I agree, Michael. I think it will be quite fun. June can't come soon enough. Are you coming next June, Michael? That's exciting. And then I see Carol and Mary trying to decipher the weaver. So that, folks, was a southern masked weaver. It's got the red eye. It's got quite a pretty eye, actually. I mean, it looks reddy orange-ish. Stunning bird, though. Here's a little close-up, just to give you an idea. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now I'm gonna try and pronounce the scientific name. I'm gonna get it so wrong. Plossius vellatus. I definitely got that wrong. Definitely got that wrong. What a scene. What did you do at work today? I sat, watched the sunset with 2 cheetahs. And then sometimes I feel guilty when my mom phones me and says, do you have any updates? And I go, no. Meanwhile, like, I get to do this, you know. It's a cool life update. Come on, Andrew. I wonder when the last time these boys ate was. I remember they called in them bringing down a kudu on Kaya, which still blows my mind. And we contradicted the game ranger in a backpack, because that book states cheetahs do not take down big prey.
I think there's just a standby of 1 car, but if you want to make your way, I'll leave. You'll have to come down from the southern fence line if you like.
Thank you. Copy that.
I wonder how long they've been on hoofpad for, because no one found them this morning. Blows my mind how animals come and go so just off radar. Like that rhino. We didn't know there was a rhino nearby, and then boom, there was a rhino. It was quite incredible, to be totally honest. My mind exploded when I saw that rhino walking out of the bush. I was like, yes! Indeed, it is quite sweet how their feet are intertwined, eh? Yes, sir, I am. Oh, exciting, Michael! Exciting! Where are you visiting this time round? What are your African safari plans? Please do tell. Hopefully we get to finally meet you. That would be amazing. I wonder if those lines are going to move north up Hoofpad, because normally when they've been at Mum Dam the whole day, they tend to start headed north again. So we'll just wait and see. Oh, cute, man. They are just, I don't know. Leopard's still my favorite, but cheetah make it a very hard choice sometimes. I don't know if you can hear the fly buzzing around me, but he is getting quite annoying. Oh, that's cool. If you can put that on camera, that's quite epic, Basil. You see this wasp on the road? So that, folks, is what's known as a spider hunting wasp.
Have you got any visual stuff?
They kill baboon spiders. Oh, shame, don't you? No, it's all good. You got it. Well done, sir.
Humphrey for Gareth. Standing by. You still see those dogs? No, negative. They moved off in the direction of the fence. Okay, copy.
Who's this?
No, I don't see them.
The audacity. Someone's just cruising straight into our sighting. Naughty, naughty, naughty. I mean, they also look like they've had a tough day, these cheetahs. He looks quite sleepy. Is that a new cruiser?
Yeah, I've got a new cruiser. What's up, Mr.
It's pretty, eh?
It's good?
How's it, folks?
Good. Right.
Oh, it's a nice cruiser. Oh, they're grooming. Are you going to get up and have a last late night meal before the sun goes away? Or are you just grooming and making yourself pretty for bed? Well, Cheetah brother on the right, confirmed bed. He's yawning there. It could get exciting. Could end up following Cheetah into lions. Touch wood, I hope it doesn't happen. But I mean, the bush is the bush. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen this viral video going around of a hornbill completely covered in ants. I just thought of it now as that cheetah rolled in the dust. I don't know if any of you have seen that video of that yellow-billed hornbill smothered in ants. Like, when I say smothered, I mean it's literally looks like it's being eaten alive, which it kind of is, kind of isn't. But basically, birds do this, and it's called anting. And basically what the ants do is they help get rid of any parasites and damaged and worn feathers. It's basically like a really just unique way for a bird to get clean, if you will. Oh, have you seen something? Look at how his posture has just changed. I wonder if he's seen something. His other the other brother doesn't look interested at all though, so. Come on, guys. Oh. I love the little tail flick. Doop. It looks like a two-headed cheetah. It's like one body, two heads. Oh, that's hilarious. Wow, Michael, that sounds awesome. I see you put Rietspruit, so hopefully that means we finally get to meet. That would be fabulous. Carol, how amazing was that video though? I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, ants are eating a bird that died sitting upright. Meanwhile, it's complete opposite.
Right. I'd like to take a standby. I'm 10 minutes out.
Who's this? Is that Johan and Colleen? No. Oh, no stress, no stress, sorry. I was talking to the camera. I must have missed it, sorry. Are those lions still flat? Gotta love it, eh?
I went down the southern fence to look because the other one was roaring next door, but
Apparently, Birdman said there was beef between the...
yesterday, yeah, this morning, yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Were they fighting through the fence? Or were they more chasing each other up and down? Okay. That must have been cool to see, though.
Yeah.
One day. One day.
But he was roaring, the guy next door was roaring just now.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, so something could happen again then.
Yeah. Not on the fence line because I went and drove there.
Oh, is it? Okay. What have you seen? This is where you just hope for something to just walk through. I can't get over that. I can't unsee this two-headed cheetah. It's just one cheetah. They remind me of the Chinese finger trap. Oh, Michael, that's fabulous. Carol, I agree. It also was quite freaky to watch. My mind was blown though. I was like, wow. Like I knew hunting was a thing. I didn't know it was that hectic though. For sure. For the sun having set, it's still oddly warm, eh? I wonder where the broad-billed, I'm just going to do some research quick. I want to know where the broad-bills migrate to. Broad-billed rover. Oh wow. So they go all the way up to Somalia and Malawi, Angola and Zambia. Wow. Interesting. And apparently the breeding pairs, for every breeding pair, there's one breeding pair every 4.2 hectares, which is quite large. So that must mean we could only have 2 pairs, 3 pairs maybe. No, my math is severely off there. But sure, that's quite interesting. So first arrivals are late September and peak early October, and their departure is less synchronized, starts December, with last birds leaving by end of April. Okay, that makes more sense. What?
Stations have got a breakdown coming out of Mamba Dam on the southern side. Is anyone in the area? Yeah, I'm close by. I'll come and see what's going on.
It says in a single hunting session, usually 200 to 400, sometimes 600 to 800 insects caught or foraging in a session. How do you measure that, though, is my question. Like, how do you measure that? Surely you can't measure each insect a bird eats, like. Oh, hello. Don't want to get stung by that. So if the spider hunting wasp just flew past us again, and I turned to Basil and said, you don't want to be stung by that. It won't paralyze you like it does a baboon spider, but it sure as hell will hurt. Quite badly. Your mosquitoes out already. Bye, Carol. See you tomorrow for the new keyword. Let's hear some guesses, folks. What do we think the next keyword print is going to be? Is it going to be a zebra? Is it going to be an elephant? Is it going to be a hippo? Give me your best guesses in the comments. Oh, I love it when they roll over like this. Oh, I swear I could sit with Cheetah all day, every day. Look at that face.
Station with a flat car price.
Oh,
Come in, no problem. Private uptown.
cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Have a great evening, eh? Oh, I can't get over the sun, the mountains, the cheetah. Cheers, guys. One thing I'm very, very grateful for here on the Rietspruit is most of the homeowners are really just warm, kind people, and they almost appreciate the bush. It's nice when you meet people on the same level as you who appreciate and love the bush as much as you do. I think that's why we all get along so well as well, because we're all passionate about the same things. But I mean, when I just said I can't get over these cheetah to that man, the biggest smile just popped right on his face, and I, you could just tell when someone's actually sincere about it. All right, boys, are you going to move? Are you gonna move? Not today, not today, not today, said the cheetah. Sorry folks, I think Andrew's losing his mind a bit. Oh, Mary, for sure, it must have been. It must have been. You actually make a very valid point, Mary. If they didn't love wildlife, why would they live there? That's hilarious. All righty, cheetahs. Just do this real quick. Post a pin on the group for people.
indications there's a breakdown vehicle on the southern side of Mamba Dam blocking the road. So you can't get in or out this side, and it's irreparable on site. So just bear that in mind. It has to be fetched tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm coming for a stop.
Shame. Someone's broke down, but it's irreparable. That's never a good thing. Lions are on too. Let's go check on our lions, folks. See if they're gonna get up and move anywhere. Look at this though, like right past Cheetah. Hey boys. Have you seen something? His attention got caught for a second again there. Ah, now for that photo of Fat Bucket, basically. I need to now go find said photo. Let's do this. Why are you not showing up? I hate it when Apple updates the like photo album thing. Now all the photos are just all over the place. You know, like now I want to show you something real quick, and now it takes 20 minutes just to find the thing. But I think it's on my Instagram. There we go. Fat Bucket, folks. That line looks like it could burst. Crazy, crazy, crazy. She's huge. Huge. That day, I'd never seen a bigger lion than that in my life. That Fat Bucket is the biggest lion I've seen in my life. That's ridiculous. Are you cold? Just getting cozy. Nice. I'm loving this summer, folks. No jacket. I'm in shorts. I mean, normally Andrew's got his chinos on, but I've got khaki-colored shorts now. Oh, it's just such a beautiful time of the year here. Really, when people say what is the best time of year to come to the bush, for sightings, definitely end of winter, end of the dry season. But another really great time is now, lambing season as well, for all the babies. You know, summer's just begun. Temperature's lovely in the evening. Sometimes it can be too much though. What's that in the road, Basil? You see that? What was that? Looked like a honey badger, bro. Just ran across the road up ahead here. Watch it be a guinea fowl or something. Looked like a honey badger or something like that. Oh, gosh darn it. Andrew got juked by the guinea fowl. A pair of helmeted guinea fowl. super, super pretty birds. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought that was a honey badger. That's why I raced over. Still nice to see the guinea fowl though.
Why don't we guys come back into that line sighting if you believe? Okay. I can also move down a little bit before you can make it.
This is where we now hope that this is where we hope the traffic's died down and that there's us and one other station with lions now. I don't like some of the sightings I've seen where there's 6 vehicles at a sighting. It gets to the point where I'm like, this is not right. And for my own sanity, I tend to leave the sighting sometimes because I feel like there's too many vehicles over pressuring the animals. That's the worst, when you have to leave because you feel like there's just too many vehicles, even if, say, you know, you're not in control of it, you know. For the animal's benefit, you still tend to just do the right thing. Oh, who knows? Maybe we get another cheetah kill soon. You can see all the silver cluster leaves coming through, the red bush willows, leadwoods, knob thorns. All the colors are coming back, folks. Very exciting. Alrighty, let's get to these lions. Well, I mean, for not having a plan, I think we've done quite well this afternoon. Rhino, cheetah, lions. I was gonna say leopard, but then I was like, let me not, because it's just gonna make me sad. One day we'll toller an ingwe somewhere here, somewhere there. One day.
I'm pulling out from the right. Still support Mama Dam. Professional log in charge. Thank you very much, Cecil.
I mean, today was awfully hot though. Like, humidity was at what? I don't know, maybe I'd say anywhere between 50 to 60%, which is crazy because when it's humid and it's like 40 degrees, it's like, it almost feels like it's 80 degrees. It feels like 40 on 40. It's like hot on steroids, basically. Station's on lock with the Pride. I'm 3 minutes away. Can I make my way in?
Thank you.
Copy, thanks. Now, one thing I really want to do again is also put a serval on camera for all of you. We've done it once before, myself and Matt. We got very lucky and managed to put a serval on camera for a brief few seconds. But I mean, yeah, no, that's definitely a goal. And caracal for sure needs to happen. I wish this man would turn his brights off. Thank you. Lovers! How's it, folks?
How are you?
You having a good day? You guys just come from the Lions?
Yeah.
Awesome, eh? Where's the ingwe? Where's the ingwe for me again? I still owe you beer for that ingwe. I still owe you beer. Cheers, lovers. What did you say? No. Oh, oh. People having a chat with Basil on the back there. Love it. Always nice seeing people with smiles on their face. It's tire tread, but in this low light it caught me because I'm actually naughty. I should probably have my torch out by now. See if we can find a Christopher the chameleon while we're at it. We've got to give the animals catchy names. Christopher the chameleon, Jeffrey the Inyala, Susana the cheetah cub. If there's ever a little lion cub on this reserve again, I'm going to name it Violet. I don't know why. I just like the name. This is that tambuti I was speaking of. I mean, it's not a tambuti, I lie. It's a jackalberry. My apologies, but still just such a pity. Such a beautiful tree. It's just completely blocking this lovely drainage line here. You can hear that the guinea fowl have seen or sensed the lions. And they are going crazy in the drainage line. And one thing I would really love to put on camera for all of you is white-backed night herons, if we could get them. I haven't seen them. I've only ever seen one sighting of whiteback. Oh, lions are up. Perfect timing. Get in. Yes. Yeah, perfect time for Basil to put his legs back inside. Exactly. I'll tell you what. The rest of the pride will follow shortly. Which way are you gonna go, girl? You gonna come past us? Or are you just gonna sit there? Okay. There we go. Well, let's just move off the road in case she does want to come past. Oh, that's quite frightening. Just the eye shine back. Here we go. Lions on the move. Never mind. Oh my gosh, how they like to contradict us. Oh, here they all come though. I'll try and do that for you, Basil. I don't know if it helps. I wonder if they're going to go hunting or if they are just going to stay put. See that male Flemen grimacing? Sniffing the urine to check if any of the females are potentially in estrus. There's a woodlands kingfisher calling. No, I lie. It's a striped kingfisher. Apologies.
Bypassing 3 individual in Robo. It's Afghan creepy.
At where? Ah. Well, speaking of the elephants, they have been located. Unfortunately, not close enough for us to get to tonight. What's happening here, guys? You were about to all start walking, and I was very excited, and then all that male at the back's drinking. I don't think you'll get him, bro. Yeah, he's making your life difficult. Well, folks, I'm not going to lie, I think we've had a phenomenal day out in the bush. I wonder what this male lion's scenting, because he's been standing in the same spot for the past, like, 3 minutes. He's still flaming grimacing. I can hear the male on the other side vocalizing. Well, they're both yawning. They're all yawning, so they're going to get moving soon. It's just a matter of when. I mean, it's crazy though, if lions don't vocalize, you literally could walk down the road. Half the time I feel like it's safe enough to do so, because half the time the lions are on kaya. But this afternoon's a prime example of how people can call in things on one side of the reserve and 4 hours later they'll be on the complete opposite side of the reserve. Still blows my mind. Oh, she's just repositioning. She's like, I'm not comfortable here. Lazy, lazy lions today. What are you doing? You silly lion. She's like, I'm so done with life. There's a bird that's just landed at the water. I don't know what bird it is though. It's phenomenal that we get to actually learn each individual lion's, like, what's the word, traits. Like Birdman said when he pulled up originally when we were here. It's like, the cheeky one's not here. I was like, I know, she didn't look up at me today, and she always does. The cheeky one's one of the youngsters. Is that a kaya vehicle, or is that just homeowners? Well, this is where we use the headlights to our advantage and we get backlighting. Oh, it doesn't help when you turn the lights off. Ah, it's all good. I'll live. You can hear the Franklins aren't happy. Franklins and the guinea fowl, that is. Going ballistic in the drainage line here. Michael, you are right. They aren't lazy. They are energy efficient. That's hilarious. Whew. Like if we just keep completely silent and just hearing nature, it's just actually wild, the amount of life that's still very active at the moment. You can hear all the cicadas. Oh, speaking of cicadas, look what I found this afternoon, everybody. I took a little video of a cicada. I found one making a noise outside my tent, and I managed to get a little video. It's not the greatest video, it's very shaky, but a video nonetheless of it making a noise. And it's crazy because to make that noise they rub their legs together, but when this thing was making a noise I didn't see its legs move once. It was extraordinary to see up close, which was quite awesome. Just do that for you, Basil. Is that better for you? I wonder if that other lioness is back on Blowbunk or if she is still on Kaya somewhere. This lioness in front of us has been yawning the most. I wouldn't be surprised if she would be the first one to get up and head on the move. Not a shabby afternoon, eh, folks? Oh, speak of the cuckoo. It's a red-chested cuckoo calling. Now there's been a white-tailed mongoose that's been hanging around Mamba Dam. I've seen it at Mamba Dam on 2 occasions now. So I wonder if he's not around. Yo, that one's eyes there behind the bush are quite petrifying. Don't know if you can get that on camera, the eye shine. There you go, there's some movement. That other lioness could not be asked to move. But this one is encouraging. Don't stop, just keep walking, just keep walking. Don't stop till you get enough. Dun, 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 dun. Go give your sister some love.
Closing down, thanks.
Yes, we have victory. No. Spoke too soon. No. Yes, in the monies. Oh, it's all good. Just watch for tree. Oh. No trees. How's it, Glenn? No stress. How cool is this? They're like right here. Oh, this might help you. There you go. Did one just vocalize? Well, here's a big boy on his way. See, that's the lighting I need, Basil. I don't know if you can capture that backlit line there. I wonder if I shouldn't just... Hey, firm, they're now mobile north.
In the block or on the road?
They're mobile north on Hoofpad.
Okay, perfect. Let me turn around now. I'm gonna try to make my way that way.
Copy that. Well, I've kind of just shot us in the foot a bit. We are now in between the lions. As dangerous as it can get. No, I'm joking. There's just a straggling female and a straggling male that were a bit lazier to the party than the rest. So they are still behind us. Sorry, what was that? Copy. But folks, they are going to go marching. I don't know how far, but I hope we can find them first thing tomorrow. I think I might head out in the morning and go see if we can find them. Just see if they don't hunt tonight. But I hope you folks have enjoyed this drive as much as I have. I'm not gonna continue following them. I'm gonna turn around here. But I hope you guys have had an amazing time. I've enjoyed my time with you. And looking forward to the next one. But for now, everybody, Basil and I are going to love and leave you and love and leave the lions. And we're gonna go have dinner. Bye for now, everyone.